Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yep, let's just get into it. And right now, Bitcoin is back to $28,878, and actually I shouldn't say back because we've been at these levels for quite a long time now, just bouncing up and down, and now really starting to slow down and just chopping around that $28,800 area, not really moving at the moment. And I see a lot of people getting really bearish right now, right? But I'll go through two scenarios. There's the bearish scenario and then there's the bullish scenario, right? About a bearish scenario, obviously, is that eventually Bitcoin breaks this $28,800 support and we start to move towards the downside and eventually touch 24,400, or even at the very least go back to 26,000 to 27,000 to wick back down to this previous low right here, right? And there's even even more bearish scenarios that we go to even lower lows and tag 22,000, which is the 200 weekly moving average. And after that, who knows what's going to happen. But really want to take a look at is what the traditional markets are doing, right? If we take a look at the Nasdaq has finished its streak, its losing streak against the market. We've had 7 so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 right red candles in a row, and now this is the first weekly candle that's green, right? This could mean a huge bear market rally could be coming. We just got the first one, right? Could be followed up by some more green days coming. Maybe we might go to as high as 14,500, and then the same thing for the Dow Jones. I mean, just look at this candle on the Dow Jones on the weekly time frame. It's just an absolute massive green candle right here, a huge 6% move for the Dow Jones. And it wouldn't even surprise me if we get back to this resistance box right here and keep moving towards the upside. Now, while the Nasdaq and the traditional markets had an amazing week in the markets, Bitcoin lagged. Bitcoin still went down. We went down to 28,800 and we ended another weekly candle in the red. And now we've had 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 weekly candles for Bitcoin that are in the red. And we can even see right now on Bitcoin on the 4-day time frame, we just printed a green dot, right? Confirmed, and we have a 15 and a 5 right now on the 4-day time frame. Weekly has an 8 and a 1. We're getting close to, it may be green dot. Actually, I would say it would take us a couple more weeks before we might even see a green dot there, but we are in that red money flow, right? So let's just see what happens. But a bounce would not be the craziest thing in the world, right? If it comes sooner than later, right? If Bitcoin starts to bounce next week and we start to rally up to 30,000, 32,000, that would start to make sense to me because the traditional markets are rallying. But if Bitcoin lags at these levels and just stays here the whole week while the markets rally, then yeah, I would expect Bitcoin to eventually start to break down when the traditional markets start to top out and start to roll over as well, right? Because nothing has changed in the economy. The Fed is still raising the rates. We still have record high inflation. All these companies are levered up and will eventually start to lay off workers, and unemployment will start to rise. Housing will start to go down, and it already has. Right? I don't know why people keep saying housing's not going to go down. Housing's rock solid. Full of it. It's just delusional. Bitcoin will eventually put in a new low, right? But right now there's just a lot of speculation of where the price is going to be going in the short term. And you can even take a look at the daily time frame right now, right? We had so many bullish and bearish numbers on the DBSI, and this is where market cipher probably isn't the most reliable when there's just choppy sideways action, right? We have a 20 right here with a manipulation X and a -5, and then 21 even more bearish, but we didn't even take out that lower low, and now we're just chopping sideways. And look at this, we just printed a new daily candle. We're barely moving right now. Now we are going to get some volatility on Sunday night, so we're going to be really wanting to pay attention to that. So let's just take a look at a few altcoins. I gave you guys my bullish and bearish scenario. Now, like the bullish scenario is probably like we go up with the traditional markets and we start to potentially tag 32,900 to even maybe 34,000 to as high. I could honestly say I really don't think Bitcoin will tag 38,000, but that's probably the highest point, right? Before that, you probably want to take a look at this previous high right here, which is around 35,200. That would be the absolute top right there for me, or 32,800 would be definitely like my primary target right here. But you know, this one could be also a valid one right here. As you can see, the previous touch points from here would make sense. That would turn into resistance right there. Now let's take a look at some altcoins, right? Lots of people trading altcoins right now. Altcoins are in the red once again, but you know, they are getting beautiful touch points, as we can see on Solana right here, perfectly getting rejected around the 40 cents area. So if you guys would have placed some shorts around this area as Solana came back up, retested this as resistance, you'd be in some nice profits right now as it is going down. Now we could even take a look at, I think it was AVAX. If AVAX actually gets around $23.34, maybe you could chance along. But if Bitcoin starts to break down, I would definitely take a look at $20.69 as your next support right there. And we could actually zoom out and take a look right here. It was previous support here and previous resistance right here, so you might be able to chance along around this area. Excuse me, I'm burping right now. Maybe those are bullish burps. But yeah, let's take a look at Atom. Atom is actually getting very, very close to some major support right here, around $8.90. I would actually be very interested in potentially placing a long here, depending on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts to go up, you're good, and it's, you know, it's risk on, then you're really going to see the altcoins start to move up very, very fast along with Bitcoin. But you know, you could take a look at the Bitcoin dominance right now as well. You know, it did break this trend line right here, and you know, it could be starting to get on the rise, but let's just see what happens. You know, nobody knows what's going to happen. If someone tells you they got a guaranteed, you know, play in the markets, and you know, it's 100% guaranteed that we're going to hit this level, it's most likely not a guarantee. You know, it's probably not going to happen. Maybe it does happen, but you know, nobody really knows what's going to happen in these traditional markets and in these markets, right? Nobody has a guarantee. Nobody has a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball. All I have are probabilities, and you know, yeah. But yeah, let's get it back into it. Let's keep going right here. Let's take a look at Polkadot. Polkadot, in my opinion, if Polkadot could keep going down to potentially $7.87, I might chance along there. But again, definitely look for more shorts than longs. If Bitcoin starts to break down, you're definitely going to want to short these altcoins, because they are going to be dropping massively, and they're going to be dropping very, very quick. Actually, let's take a look at one of our members. One of our members are actually looking to place a long for XMR right here. So he's thinking of longing around this $160 area, which is, you know, probably maybe some previous lows right here. We did see some support there, but again, if your major support and you're really looking for a bounce, I would look around $153.50. But you know, this, you know, since the 4 hour is quite oversold, you might be able to catch a small bounce around 161 to 160. But you know, your stronger levels are definitely going to be around 153, as we did see a beautiful bounce from there, from this pivot high right here turned into this pivot low, and then you know, your major support coming around 134.90 after that. But you could always go till 123 as well from this previous wick there. Always take that into account. You guys can access all these charts if you guys want to join the Discord. Again, I have some big changes coming in for the Discord, and it is good. Some big alert changes, so you guys will, all the gold members will have a better alert service that you guys will be able to sign up for free. If you're a gold member, you just get an upgrade. You know, you keep getting more free stuff. It pays to be a gold member. But yeah, overall, if XRP starts to come down, by the way, you probably want to take a look around 32 cents. So even 33 cents would be around a nice area to start opening some longs, as we could see right here. Let's just go all the way back to 2019, this previous high right here, and then boom, the high right there, another top out right there once again, and another one right there. It would not be the craziest idea if XRP starts to see a bounce around these areas as well. But let's just see what happens. Right now, again, Bitcoin isn't moving much. I see a lot of people entering shorts, expecting a massive drop back down to 24,000. Yes, maybe it does happen, but you know, if the traditional markets go up, why shouldn't Bitcoin go up as well, right? So far, you know, we've had a 1-to-1 correlation with the Nasdaq, and last week, you know, Bitcoin really didn't follow the Nasdaq. So maybe, you know, Bitcoin has a lot of catching up to do with the Nasdaq, but let's just see what happens. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. I know this is probably not the best video, but I love you guys, love your support, and I'm gonna get back to working on the Discord. Peace.